Hello, Leslie. How are you? I can see you, Pepper China. I can see you. Hey, TRW. Hello, Sabrina. What's up, Lynette? Hello, Latosh. What's up, Bridget? Hey, Betty Taylor. Lady K90, what's going on? Hey, Kima. Yo, yo, I'm her. What's up, ladies? How y'all doing? Tony Lawson, Jean Tolan. Hey, guys. I didn't go live on yesterday, guys. I was tired. But today I felt like going live. I thought, let me go live for a little bit. Not long, y'all, just a little bit. I got a few things to talk about. Hey, Teresa. Hello, Small Talk with Lakeisha. Yes, guys, yes. Me too, Kima. Kima, how you and the kids doing? I hope Las Vegas is treating you nicely there. I have a couple of relatives live there. They love it. They love it. They love it there. They love it there. I listened to your story talking about driving cross country by yourself and how when you got to Mexico, how those people was following you around, girl. I was so scared for you. I was like, oh my God. I know you were so scared, but I'm so glad that God brought you through and He kept you on your toes where you know what to do. You said you went to a hotel and you checked in, but they were following you and stuff. That's crazy. And the old lady just standing outside the car, man. But it's some weird movement going on up in New Mexico, man. That was crazy, came on. Hey, Sheila Kimbrew. Bridget said, I'm tired. Bridget, I try not to, but sometimes we get tired, so it's okay. Hey, Bushwatchers. Everybody hit that like button for me. Hey, Melinda Wash. Hey, I'm Miss Deb. So listen, guys. I wanted to touch on this right here. I don't know how true it is, but you already know how these YouTube streets are. When people hear stuff, they'll put it out. So I'm just checking with you guys to see how true it is because I don't know. But I just wanted to touch base about it. So, how many of you guys heard that Treese was pregnant? I don't believe it, but I heard it. Hey, Pisces. Pisces says she's driving home and listening. Lynette said, I'm tired. Guys, we're going to have to take more vitamins so we don't be tired. I'm not tired, but I was tired yesterday. I'm not tired today. Today I'm good. Bridget said I had a long day leaving out my home every morning, 5 a.m. And beside that, had a long Mother's Day. Yes, that's probably why I was tired yesterday. I was burnt out yesterday. Miss Dale said, I don't believe it. I don't need to Miss Dale. But I just wanted to come and talk about it anyway. Because I haven't heard it. I saw somebody had posted that and I was like, I just don't believe it. Hey, Lisa Brown. So this is what I want to say to Trace. Is it true? If it's true, this is what I want to say. So listen, Trace. First of all, you like your freedom too much, girl. That's why I don't believe it. you like your freedom too much, and you like partying too much. You're a party girl. And for you to like your freedom so much and you like to party so much, then you wouldn't want to be a candidate for pregnancy at this ripe old age. You know, when you get in your 40s and your 50s, you're in your prime, it's time for you to kind of like get out and find yourself again, rediscover yourself. So, and I'm just like, girl, I know you lying. I know you lying. Leslie said she don't even need a dog. Bridget said, Granny, I heard it, but pregnant by her, the twins make her look bad. Just for context. Just for context. Yeah. I think so also. I think I already know how she is, how she just like to do things for attention. She's a attention seeker. And if you all been watching any of her shorts when she's been out racing in the street with people, different people, doing all that running and stuff, barefoot and stuff, I'm like, so tacky. I said, look at her. She just like got a child's mind. She still want to be a kid. I understand when people get older, they want to be young, but this girl want to be a kid. All that running up and down the road, racing these older people and stuff, it's just ridiculous. Hey, Surrender. Um, Lynette. Yes, I was trying to lead. I was trying not to say that part, but I heard the same story that you guys heard. But I don't think it's true. And I just thought, let us just have a little conversation about it because it's so many reasons not to. I don't believe in abortions and stuff like that, guys. So if she is, then go on and do it because did it. So, but if you're not, please don't be out here trying to get pregnant. It just don't make any sense. When we look at you and your personality and what you have showed out here on social media for the past 10, 15 years, however long you've been out here, it just makes no sense for you to want that role again. It's for you to come on social media and yell and scream. That's all you do with the three that you have. You just yell, scream, order, bark, just bark at them. It's not like you this loving mother that you just so nurturing. That's not you. So it really makes absolutely no sense for you to even want to start over with a brand new baby. I know you might just like the idea, or just like somebody said in my chat, it's just for content. You just saying it for just to get people talking. It's no way. Miss Bridget say you've been out here for 17 years. 17 years. And we have seen you grow, but very, very small baby steps. Like your mind is still just so immature. And all that hard running and racing with folks, nobody believes it. And nobody believes it. Leslie say, y'all hit that like button for me. Hello, it's me, Riri. Hey, Judge. Bama. Hey, Bama. Listen, guys. Hello, Charlotte. Hey, Renee. Hey, I see you looking. Y'all sneaked in on me. Hey, guys. Now, listen. The subject is BJ pregnant. And let's count the ways that, how many ways that, let me see how to put it. I feel as though if that she shouldn't be and she shouldn't want to be because of her lifestyle. Hey, Taterbug. Because of her lifestyle, I think she should never want to have any more kids. She got 4 kids and she lost one. That would have been 5 kids. I really think with that last one, That last one, I really think that she had a hysterectomy. I really think that. And I've been saying that for years. I don't know her, so I don't know it to be true. But I just don't think she can have any more kids. But so she just say that. Maybe she just like the thought. Um, Bridget say, granted, she's an attention seeker. Absolutely. She imagined everything. Yes. First, it was her imaginary man, not a pregnancy. She would not stop because she owned, she believes her own lies. Absolutely. I agree with you on that, Bridget. Hello, Erica. I just know way that this lady is out here. We know that she loves to party. And she loved to indulge in party things, party favorites, you know. She like, and then she acts as though the kids that she have, the ones that she have raised to be old enough to be independent, to do things on their own, they get on her nerves. She be just screaming like she about to have a mental breakdown, yelling and screaming and do this, do that, do that. Act like an old slave driver, you know, just like a drill sergeant. And then you talking about having a baby, girl. If you don't go sit down, can you just think of something that don't even consist of being pregnant? Hey, Tasha T. My twin J Gill, beautiful. How are you? Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super sticker. Oh Lord. Why does this person keep coming back? Um, the one that wouldn't go away. Hello, Princess Strickland. So listen, guys. It's just no way this lady can be. Uh, excuse me. There's no way that she could be with child. It's just no way. And many of us say the same thing. It's no way. She's just out here seeking attention to be talked about. We already know that nobody talks about her anymore. If you guys all got 85 people from 13 minutes, everybody hit that like button for me. So let me tell y'all something. So, you know, the power of the tongue is powerful. So I remember about 2.5, 3 years ago, she used to hate being talked about. She used to hate it. She couldn't stand it. She wanted everybody to just leave her alone. She didn't want anybody to say her name. You know, she just did not want to be talked about. Now look at how the table has turned. Now she is just so desperate for people to speak on her and talk about her. Make that make sense. Thank you, J. Gill, for the gift, beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. You guys are just y'all are so awesome. My sister girls. These are my sister girls right here, y'all. They love me and I love them in the same manner, the same energy. I love my sisters. My sisters and I, we get together on my platform and we talk about everything that we see. We talk about everything that we see out here that's going on social media. We don't care who it is. We're going to talk about it. But just like we do a soap opera or a good movie on TV. If it's talk worthy, we're definitely going to talk about it. Let's just say she's a nobody. You're canceled. Facebook hurt them pockets since they stopped paying them. It showed. Look where she lived. IMO. In my opinion, that farmhouse went into foreclosure. She acts as though she have nothing. She carries herself as though she has nothing. She always talking about we got to watch what we spend and we have to budget all the sales, and girl, just stop. The same way you made yourself famous in the beginning, why don't you do that again? Start over. Hey Keisha B. Hey Linda Bass. Hey Miss Run Up a Bad. Hey Nicole. Why don't you do, hey Dina. Why don't you do that again? Because with you out here just spewing out lies, that's just crazy. Because we don't care, but we got some advice for you. I got some advice for you. I want to help you to rationale what you're thinking, your way of thinking. You don't need any more kids. Now, you know when your grandmama told you that last year, you got so angry at her, but everybody agreed with her. What don't you get about that? Why do you want another child? Could you answer that? Why do you want another child? Do you think that you just this awesome, phenomenal mother? Do you think that you got it down pat and you just so good at it? I mean, really, ask yourself these questions. Look how you made it to riches and now you're back to rags. And you talking about having a baby? Girl, you need to get yourself together. You don't need no baby right now. It might take you another 4, 5 years to obtain half of what you had. A baby is the last thing that needs to be on your mind. Go on and have fun and be young and hang out and do your karaoke. Sell your dinner trays and what all that stuff that you're doing, but bringing another baby in this world, you suck at motherhood. Just don't do that. Just pray to God to help you get through the last 3 and just adore them. Invest in them, the one that you already brought here, the one that's already here, the one that's already got your mark all over them. You think they're going to be upstanding citizen dealing with what you showed them when they were so young and the things that they've been through, they experienced? Why would you want another child? Why would you bring another child in the world? You don't think that you mess your kids up no type of way? You don't see nothing, right? You don't think your kids are messed up? If are any of your kids dealing with any mental problems that you know of that you don't tell people about? Now, I know, yes, because I heard you talk about it. That's because of the things that you exposed them to. You didn't even protect them. And you talking about having another baby, girl? Just go sit down. Go. It's okay to go back to the old drawing board, as they used to say in the old days. Just go and just reflect and just think and just figure it out. But bringing another baby in the world is the last thing that you need to be talking about. Hello, Miss Aries for life. No, I don't know whether she did a skit or anything, Miss Aries, because I didn't see it. Hey, Play Safe, how you doing? I just heard people talking about it. Hello, Myra Uncensored. So for her to be talking about it, that means she's thinking about it. And so I'm telling her, forget about that. Lose that thought. Don't think about that. That's not a good idea at all. That's not a good idea at all. Not for you. Not for you. That's not a good idea. And the reason why I say that is because you like being free. You like to party. You like to do your different, party favorites. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know 100%. But allegedly, we know you love the marijuana. You call it, it's from the earth, so it's okay. But you can't do none of that if you got a baby in you, child. You just too old to be thinking like that. Did you not learn anything with the four that you have? Look at them and then ask yourself, do you need to bring another life in the world? Look at the ones that you already brought into the world and ask yourself, do you need to bring another child into this world? Ask yourself that and you got to be honest with yourself. You can't be not being honest with yourself. Well, Fee, what I know, only thing I know, I read it and I read it on, I read about it. Like, how you be scrolling and you see somebody make a comment That's how I heard it. And I said, I'm going to talk about that. I want to talk about that just for a little brief moment, not for a long time. And I know how a lot of people on this side, on the right side, feel about the individual that I'm talking about. So no, ma'am, don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. That's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. This how I know that she's lying. This how I know that she's lying because the scenario that she set up. She tried to make it sound so bad. She tried to make it be so raggedy and so ghetto because that's how her mind is. She's gonna say she's with child. It's the twins' father's brother. You know, she got to make it. She got to just build it to look so nasty and so sloppy. You know, she want to really. She just want to pile it on so we'll really have something to talk about. So I'm just talking about it because I know that it's not true. But I don't ever want her to forget that I'm here to be that voice in your ear to tell you don't do it. Even if you're thinking about it, me myself personally, I don't think that you can get pregnant. I think you had a hysterectomy when you had to deliver that baby that was unalive. I think they scraped your cervix clean and they took away your ovaries or something. So you can fool them, but you can't fool me. Okay, I see you, girl. I see you good. You know, tunnel vision. I see you all the way, so you can't fool me. But you just say things. But can you think of something else, or that's just something to get everybody talking? That's nothing. You know. Remember, Trees. You didn't want nobody to talk about you, and you got your wish. Now you're over there acting all lonely and stuff. Now you're just looking for attention. You want people to talk about you. It was one time you didn't want nobody to say your name out here when you was on the high horse. You just throwing your weight around, hiring people to do your dirty work, throwing stones out in your hand. You were doing the most. Now you out here starving and craving for attention. Who puts a lie out about themselves? You. You know good and dang well you is not with child and it's not the twins' daddy's brother. Just stop. Just stop. Go sell some trays and go do karaoke. Okay? Sell your season. But you ain't got to be just nasty and slimy all the time. It's just sad that with you, you don't care what type of attention you receive. You don't care if it's negative. You don't care if it's positive. You just want somebody to see you. Well, guess what? We see you. Ain't much to see. You ain't doing nothing spectacular. Ain't nothing to see. Ain't nothing to talk about. You lost it all because of your selfishness. That's why you lost it all. I still remember the story that Coco said a long time ago about you prayed to God if he was to bless you, how you was going to help people. And Coco said, you didn't keep your word. That's what he said when it was you and him feuding with each other. He said, you didn't keep your word to God. He said you made a promise and you let God down. You didn't keep your word. I know when you received that money, you was so foolish and ignorant out here. It was just pathetic. It was sad to watch. You thought everybody wanted something from you. You was running around here thinking anybody came around you, they wanted something. Now look at you. You ain't got nothing to give. You ain't got nothing to give. Look at you. Now you want to tell everybody, oh, I'm with child. You might not even know what that means. I'm with child. You ain't with no child. Go sit down. Stop seeking negative attention. Do better. You could have been great. You had so many opportunities. You could have been acting with Tyler Perry. You blew that. You went up in there trying to take over. You know, to even get an opportunity like that was a blessing. You blew that. You know why? Because low vibrational people can never reach too high. Lisa say, Granny, did you see how she was combing the light skinned twin hair? It was so sad, very disturbing, very sick. No, because I don't really watch her. I'm one of those people, like I lost interest in her a long time ago. She was out screaming so loud for everybody to leave her alone. So I'm for one, I left her alone. So now she wants somebody to talk about her. That's why she be doing all that. Serena says she was fussing with the little girl about having the computer in the bathroom last night while being naked. See, the children just messed up. 10 years old, 11 years old, taking the computer. You can't trust her because you already done showed her things that she already tried it, and you caught her. So you can't even trust your own daughter. That's sad. And you out here talking about I'm with child. Go sit down. Bridget say she need an extra income. That would be the reason why she want a baby. However, she can't produce anymore. She has powder eggs. That's it, and that's all. That's right. That's right. She know it. She know it. She just y'all got to know her moves when she trying to get attention. She'll paint a terrible picture of herself just to get people talking. That's how she is. She's real messed up in the head. She know a baby is the last thing she needs. She know a new baby is the last thing she needs. Like she mother of the year or something, Girl, if you don't go sit down. Hey, Peaceful Peaches. Peaceful Peaches say so many reasons why not. She don't like to feed them. Yeah, you like to eat your own food and keep your money, spend your money on your friends and not your children. So it's just such a stupid idea coming from you. Let's just say she never let them get a counselor because she doesn't want them kids to tell how she treated them all these years, right until today. I don't know. It's just sad that she's going to always be running. But, if they all go to counsel together, she'll be able to let them know what the childhood that she had. And you can't teach a person what you don't know. And instead of being ashamed of it, the counsel will be family counseling, and they will help all of them. They will help all of them. So the kids can open up and say what they've been through. She can kind of talk about why she did certain things and help the kids to forgive her and understand why she treat them a certain way because that's how she was treated as a child. She never felt love as a child, Her mom made them eat anything, dirty collard green, nasty chitlins, nasty stuff. Made them eat it. Chitlin with boo-boo still on it. You're just gross. That's the story that she tells. We don't know how true that is. She lies, she lies, so we don't know how true that is. But that's one of her stories. Okay, guys, let me keep going. So I see other comments. Princess Strickland said, that's crazy, girl. Couldn't get pregnant by a pregnant machine. Small Talk said, oh yeah, she was lying though. Those buttery teeth, she was lying through those buttery teeth. Taylor said, oh, okay, I know now. Yeah. Yes, guys. So don't be alarmed. It's not true. Michelle said, I think it's for attention. That's it. That's why I'm talking about it. So y'all don't run with that story. That's not true. It's not true. She ain't stupid. She don't want no more kids. Leslie say if she was pregnant, she would do them kids the same way her oldest son, making them raise the baby. So that's her nasty ass can finish running around for ding dong, for ding ding. All she want is food, ding ding, and money. Okay, Leslie. Okay. Leslie, all she want is food and ding ding. Brittany said, Granny, we've been where she's trying to go, full of wisdom. You better say it. She better listen. She better listen. You know, I've been hearing her say, I don't like that old lady. I don't like, girl, these old people can tell you some stuff. We might have a really bad way with our delivery, but take the message. Don't judge the messenger. Take the message. It's just beautiful that you're saying such things. My friend is really laughing. Kima, why you laughing, Kima? I'm so glad some of us young folks is smart. I'm so smart that Kima ain't out here trying to have more babies. You know, raising kids ain't easy. It's not a breeze. They're with you for 21 years. You got to try to get them. You got to first train them, potty train them, teach them to feed themselves, teach them to dress themselves, teach them how to groom themselves. Then you got to help them through school with their homework. Then when they get older, you got to teach them how to have social skills. It's not easy raising kids. You got to get them ready for college so they can know that just getting older, it's more to life than just growing up. You got to teach them and train them. You know, you got to teach them about God. It's a lot to raising kids. You don't just spit them out. You don't just put them out and then think your older children gonna raise them. It's not that time anymore in the world. That was in my days. You in a whole totally different generation. But you got those old thinking. You got those old thinking skills or the old way of thinking because you were raised by your grandmother. But it's a brand new day. Kids don't want to stay at home and raise their little brothers and sisters. They're gonna resent you for that. They're gonna hate you for that. It's like stealing their childhood because you decide to have more babies. If you're gonna have them, then you got to sit down and raise them. And I don't advise you to do that. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. Yo, I don't believe it for 1 minute, says Michelle, but she got what she want. We talking. Yeah, that's all. So I'm going to give her one conversation and it's done. I don't watch her. I don't have conversation for her. But just to let you guys know, don't make too big of a deal out of it. It ain't true. That girl can't get pregnant. That girl can't get pregnant. She's back to square one, says Leslie, begging. Hey, Cheryl McHale. She said she treat those kids like trash and talking about having a baby. She thinks she's doing bad. Now it's going to get worse. J.G. said, Granny, genocide is a crime. Don't tell her to sell that damn seasoning. That's funny, J.G. I'm just telling her to just do whatever it is that she's doing. I don't even know whether she's selling seasoning or not. I just heard her say it. I don't know what the lady's doing. But you're right, J.G. Serena says, speak, Granny. Yo-Yo say, BJ don't know anything else but lying for attention. Beautiful Diva speaking. Brittany said, Granny, she doesn't care who it might be about or how she did something ridiculous. No morals. Whatever come to her mind. Yeah, she don't think things out. She will spew it out of them or demonstrate it. Yes, she don't think about things. She just, if it comes in her head, she runs with it. And that's not good. When you do that, you mess up. Sometimes you got to see, is things worth it? Is it worth it to do that? Is it worth it to tell people that I'm pregnant by my why you went there with your kids, daddy, brother? Why you couldn't just say I'm pregnant? Why you had to add all that other stuff? That's what I don't get. You want to really make it sound really bad, didn't you? Thank you, LaWanda. Love you, sis. LaWanda blessed me, guys, with super chat. Thank you, LaWanda, my sister. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you, guys. I got 2. My goals were set for 10, and I got 2. So thank you, LaWanda. And I think I forgot who the other person gave it to me. I thanked them when they gave it, but I can't quite remember who it was because I'd be so caught up in my conversation. I think it was, I almost said Nikki, but I don't think so. I can't remember. Erica and LaWanda. So thank you, guys. Okay, so Serena say she was fussing at the little girl. Leslie say she never let them get, okay, and neck or yo-yo. So we going down to the bottom. I didn't see how she was combing them kids' hair. She's so heavy-handed, guys. And you all know she's heavy-handed with her seasoning. Like when she's cooking her food and stuff, she put too much salt and stuff in her food and stuff. Those kids gonna have high blood pressure before they even get grown because of their salt. She's so heavy-handed, and it's a shame that they can't even tell her that it's salty. She just be so offended that they don't like her cooking and stuff like that. It's just silly, They go through a lot. Michelle said, yo, I don't believe it okay, I read that. And so we're going to keep going, guys. I'm trying to also look and make sure I didn't leave anybody out. Jiggy was funny talking about genocides. Lynette say she believes she had powers. Look at you now. Unclean. Yeah. She believes she had power. That is so funny. That's so funny. That lady right there, she's something else. Don't forget that light bottom guy. Please double tap the screen. Oh, the like button. The like button, guys. Please don't forget the like button, guys. Double tap the screen. Thank everybody for the likes. I'm at 74. Got 116 people in the bushes. I know a lot of you guys don't like to hear us talk about her over here. Thank you for my memberships. Taterbug and Linda Best, thank you for being members for 9 months for Taterbug, 3 months for Linda. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. I'm so happy that we don't have to beg over here, guys. I'm so happy that y'all just support us out the kindness of your heart. It's so awesome to see. And I'm just so pleased to be with you people, with you guys, my sisters. I'm so happy that I found a place that I can call home. I just love you guys so much. I'm going to dance at everybody's wedding. I'm going to dance and sing at your wedding, guys. So anyway, let me keep going. Lisa say, Granny, she's not on Tyler Perry level, honey. He kicked her off that show. But she made it, though. That was my point. This girl made it and messed it up. Made it and messed it up. Then she was good friend with Miss Anita. Miss Anita out here in movies, traveling, doing her, she was friends with this lady. And she kicked her to the curb because she thought Anita was gonna work for her, take her dog out, go walk her dog and do all this stuff. She was like working Miss Anita like she was her servant. Miss Anita got mad one day. She finally said, I ain't doing this right here. Who she think I am? Miss Anita cut her ass loose, and she been flying high ever since she cut her loose. She been doing good. Miss Anita out here making movies, guys. She got her own stand-up show. She's traveling. She's doing really well. And Bumpy had the opportunity to be and to come in contact with those type of people. Those are doors being open for you. She messed that up. She just got such a low vibrational mind that she's never gonna be really, really big because of her mindset. And she loved to say, I'm ghetto, I'm gonna stay ghetto. Okay. Stay ghetto, baby. I'm so happy I grew up. I'm so happy I don't act like I'm 13. I'm so happy I don't act like I'm 21. I'm so happy I don't act like I'm still in my 30s. Now, I might look good, but I got a real strong grown mind, okay? I got a grown mind. Yo-Yo say, the chosen one. Oh, okay. What happened, BJ? She was just too evil to be chosen. And I used to always say, chosen by who? Chosen by who? The one that is speaking to everybody. That's my sister girl. Thank you, Jay Gill, for telling everybody hit that like button. Beautiful Butterfly is speaking. Lisa say, LaWanda, BJ needs attention. Y'all know LaWanda and Patricia. Steven gonna tell her She gave them kids one slice of pizza yesterday. She know dang well that wasn't enough for them kids. I think that's also a stunt nowadays. Now she know how all of us feel about her underfeeding them. So she would do that on the camera to let us think that that's all she gave them. Let me tell you something, Miss Rutherford. This girl is so desperate for attention. She is doing everything to get people to talk about her. So if y'all just see it and don't say nothing, see it and don't see it, it's gonna drive her crazy because she knows that those big teenage boys can eat a whole pizza by themselves. She just try to make it look like that so we can talk about it. And what got me going, guys, is that I still think about when she didn't want nobody to talk about her. She thought she was so high and mighty. She thought she was a superstar. Now, she thought she was better than Beyonce and Jay-Z and Rihanna and all of them. She want nobody to say her name. Don't say my name. Don't put my name in your title. Now she want everybody to say her name and put her name in their title. But I stopped doing clickbait long time ago. I say what I'm going to talk about, and that's what it is. I don't have to use any content creator name out here. When I start my content, and if I'm going to talk about you, I'm going to say your name in the content. I don't have to put your name in my title. I would not give you free promotion. Ain't that what you taught us, BJ? Ain't that what you taught everybody? Don't say your name. So we had to start using nicknames. Bumpy Johnson. How that sound? When it would have been a lot pleasant if you had been out here telling everybody don't say your name. How you like people calling you Bumpy? Bumpy Johnson. You know, you started that. You started all that, acting like you were so above everybody. Couldn't nobody even say your name. Couldn't nobody even put your name in their title. You would scratch their pages and stuff. Girl, look at you now. Look at you now. You want some attention so bad. Look at Helen say amen. Helen say amen. I got to read Pam. I know Pam got something good to say. Bridget said, Granny, it started at home, and she's supposed to be her daughter's role model. Bridget, I'd be scared to say that word and her in the same sentence. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So what we expect, what the little girl's doing, what she was taught. She said, the mama said, I'd rather show my kids instead of letting the world teach them, but she just took them too fast. She exposed them to so much that they weren't even ready for her. You know, she would get in front of them boys talking about how she could do the best fellatios. You know, she would talk about that in front of her kid, but she wasn't nice like me. She didn't use a big word where they didn't know what she was talking about. She said raw. What did she used to always say, guys? I'm keeping it blood raw. I'm keeping it blood raw. She would just say, I'm the best ding ding sucker in the world. I'm real good at it. Her sons, her children, little girl, everybody just listening to her. Of course, we know children are curious. If they see things and hear things, they're going to want to try it because they're children. They absorb. They're like sponges. They absorb their surroundings, everything they see and hear. So you can't be so open with young kids. And the things that she displayed in front of those children, hey, Mocha, she just gave them too much, too fast, in my opinion. LaWanda say, yo, I know you effing lying. Good Lord. Say it ain't so. She don't like the kids she got shaking my goddamn head. Yes, LaWanda, this lady's out here telling people, and look how nasty she tried to make it. She tried to make it a big story so it'll have some traction. She's supposed to be with child by the twins, her twin boys, uncle, the twin daddy's brother. So, she wanted to make it sound so horrible so people talk about it. She's like, if I just say I'm pregnant, then that ain't gonna be good enough. Anybody gonna talk about that. So let me just add some more to it. Let me just say, and then the little kids come down like, Mom, can we have something to eat? Oh, I know, I want to add this with it. Oh, let me just say I'm pregnant by their daddy. Yeah. Make that make sense. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, y'all. But I'm so happy that she went on back down there to Sarah, wherever she's from in Florida. I'm so happy that she's back home with her kind, her people. I'm happy. So she can be as ghetto as she want to be. But just know that her children is going to be in the world with our children. They're going to be exposed. Our children are going to be exposed to those children that she never got the help for. Leslie say, Granny, I don't watch her either. I really got to be extra bored to watch her. I can't watch her but a few minutes, and I just like, let me see what she's talking about. If she got a big old plate of food, I just scroll right by it because I was like, girl, you ridiculous. You ridiculous. You could have did something else with that $40,000. You could have did something else with that $40,000. If you wasn't serious about getting rid of your stomach and keeping it off you, you should have kept that $40,000. That's crazy that you just do that because you've been eating. Listen to me, Trees. You've been eating since you had the surgery. As soon as your body healed, you didn't even give your body a chance to heal, and you went to all-you-can-eat buffet. You've been eating since the surgery. You should have made them put a tapeworm in you. You've been eating since the surgery. You didn't even give the surgery a chance to manifest. You just was eating and eating and eating and eating. And I just think you was eating out of, what you call it? When a person be eating because they worry, they can't, you was going through some things, and now you're addicted to food. Leslie say, I have to be bored to watch her nasty trifling pit bull ass mammy. She's always trying to be like the bigger content creators. None of them getting paid now. Kima, Pam said, do you know what killed me about her? She go around offering charity to people, and then she complain about what they don't do for her, talking about how she's tired of doing things for people. Y'all know what got me, how she was yelling at her kids, and she was selling dinners out of her house, and people was coming, and she was giving them food, and she was like, I'm going to take these plates down and pass these plates out. The kids still hungry, Don't you eat no more potatoes. Put those potatoes back. You can't have a one potato girl. You got grown men up in now, and you won't even let them eat as much as they want, but then every time we see you, do you have to eat every live? Make that make sense. That makes no sense that you got a big plate of food in front of you every live. If you go live 5 times, listen, Trees, if you go live 5 times in one day, you got a big plate of food in front of you 5 times. Look at all of that food. What are you feeding? An elephant? A gorilla? An ox? Who eats like that? Why are you gorging all of that food? That's too much. Why when you go get your blue crab, why you got to have a whole aluminum pan? One of the large aluminum pans full of crabs. Why you got to have so much? And then you screaming at the kids. As dipping it down, double dipping and stuff, slob and spin shells. Why you do that? So we'll have something to talk about, right? And then you say, don't talk about you. Why you come live if you don't want to be talked about? Make it make sense. You do all of that because you want us to talk about you. Spitting in the food, double dipping the corn, and then once you get done spitting, hey, really? Y'all want this, y'all want the rest of this? I don't know what type of mother you are, but that ain't the type of mother I had, and that ain't the type of mother I was. If I came in the house with a big aluminum pan full of crab legs, blue crabs, corn, potatoes, shrimp, lobster, all of my kids would go get you a plate. Let me give y'all some out before I start eating, because y'all know how I like to spit back into my food. I'm not going to contaminate you guys because y'all know what I like to do with my mouth. You don't show no love. You show no love for your children. When you do that, you treat them like they're animals. You remember what up top little boy said? Up top little boy told you that you and your kids, y'all act like animals. And he said that and everybody thought that was so funny. He said they eat like animals. That little boy was like 10 years old. He said, y'all act like animals. That's sad. That's embarrassing. A child told you that. A child said you eat like an animal. That's sad, child. That's sad. That's real sad. Y'all remember that? That was really, really sad. The little kid told her that she eat like an animal. Sure did. Lisa Brown said, don't care about those kids. So sad. Miss Rubberband said, Lisa, she don't. Pam said, and that is true. She's looking for more income. It's why she's trying to look for another man to have a baby by. And the man was to be light-skinned with curly hair. Now, that's a color stroke person right there. That's crazy, y'all. LaWanda speaking to everybody. Kima is laughing, guys. LaWanda said, who's having raw sex with her diseased eyes? Don't forget you told the world you had herpes, nasty trick. Yes, I remember that, LaWanda. That's sad. Let me say, I could get away with it. She would script in front of the camera. Yes. If she could get away with it, sure will. You said a mouthful. You said a mouthful, Linda. If she could get away with it, guys, she would do her video in the nude. She'd do anything for attention. anything. There's no boundaries. She would do anything. She would script in front of the camera. Ain't no tell what she's showing on OnlyFans. That's right. That is so. I would never go over there because, honey, I don't want to be shocked, and I just don't want to hurt my eyes. I would not dare go over there. LaWanda say exactly. Leslie say she definitely is a attention seeker, and that's so nasty to say she's pregnant by the twins' brother. Just trifling and nasty time. Too hard to raise another baby in this terrible world. Yeah, so inconsiderate. So inconsiderate. With where we are in the world, and you talking about having a baby, girl, go sit down. Go sit down. Then it say, when those kids are at the table scraping their plates to nothing, she's fixing strangers' plate. Yeah. To fill them up and they're starving. Sad, but it's true. I could never. She be like, she know those kids still hungry, and she fussing. You already had a chicken wing. You already had a chicken leg. Your kids ain't never been able to have seconds. You never had seconds. Why are you feeding somebody before your children get full? Girl. I thank God you ain't my mama. Bridget say, I'm a witness that I wanted 4 children, but putting my 2 through college wasn't a ball game. It sure ain't. I guess she ain't planning on none of her kids going to college because we never hear her talking about it. The boys are 15 or 16 already. She ain't talking about, well, when they get out of school, let me start signing them up and let me get them ready for something so they can go to college. She ain't talking about no college. And they don't been exposed to so much. Y'all know she always on live talking about how she boosts clothes, how she sold narcotics, Those kids listening to all of that. How they dad sold narcotics, They might grow up and want to sell narcotics because their mama no exposed them to it. I would have never told my kids stuff like that. Something you just keep to yourself. Just don't say nothing unless you want your kids to be exposed and to do those things. LaWanda say that thing do anything for attention. Hey, Roro. Facts, Granny, says Kima. Miss Rubberbad, been a member for 12 months. Jennifer say, yes, ask yourself, is it worth making a mockery of yourself? Why you don't care about people talking negative about you? I don't know. I don't want to be like that. I want to care what my kids hear. I know my video is going to be out here forever. You want your kids to hear how people feel about you saying certain things? That's crazy. LaWanda say, more than welcome, asked Granny. Thank you, sweetie. Leslie say, my 2 oldest grandsons are teenagers, and they can eat whatever they want. They're growing up. I would never deprive them to eat. My daughters are the same way. Feed the kids. Dang. Yeah. My grandkids, boy, I told you guys about the 10-year-old. We took him to this Mexican restaurant, guys. And everybody ordering what they want. We was like 15 strong. Everybody ordering what they want. And his dad was looking at him, and dad gave him the menu, say, what you want? And so my grandson gonna pick out something that was $45. So I look at my son, I said, you gonna pay $45 for his meal? He said, you can have whatever he want. I said, oh, I already know how he do. I already know how he do all his kids. So I was like, okay, let me just step back. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's your child. That's what you want. That's how you do them anyway. So He had picked up this big old thing that had shrimp and uh, crab legs, and it was a big old pot, and it had all this stuff in it. And he got it, and I was like, oh my God, it looked so good. I wish I had ordered it. But I was like, well, I had just ordered me two small little burritos. And this boy sit up here, 11 years old, got him a big old pot of deliciousness, you know? So that's just how we treat our kids in this family. They eat as much as they want until they get full, you know? Nobody's deprived of any food. That's one thing. And I just don't understand how she can come on and eat like that, and then her kids don't get to eat like that. I don't get that. Granted, she went there because she knew the lie would catch our eyes and talk. Yes, Bridget, absolutely, absolutely. Linda say, yes, entirely too much seasoning. Yes, she's too heavy-handed. That stuff be having too much seasoning. Like, y'all know she a bottle of her seasoning, and then she just put too much on her food. And she just be smacking, oh, it tastes real good. Girl, no, it don't. Not to children. Not to children. Leslie say she definitely put too much salt in her food. They don't want that nasty, salty food. Classy lady, hey. You got me hollering over here, says Kima. Leslie say, when them babies start complaining about having headaches, that would be the sign of high blood pressure. Yeah, absolutely. We love you, Granny, and I love you too. Thank you so much for the love. The love is felt. The love is felt. Hey, Cole, Lord, say Liverpool, Ukraine. Bridget say, Miss Anita was hilarious. Yes. Michelle P say, even Cal doing her thing with her skits, they be funny. I used to try to watch her, but she would try to act like Trees. She yelling at folks and she thinking people want something from. I'm like, wow, you know, people just coming to watch you. Get out of my chat. You just coming over here because you want my subscribers. And I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you guys? You can tell people that wasn't used to nothing because they be acting crazy. People gonna go where they want to go. You have no control over people. Get out of my chat. You out of my chat. And when that first video went viral, her fighting her son, she thought everybody was coming. Everybody saw it. So they was like, oh, okay, that was a good video. So let's go check her out. She kicking people out because she think everybody's showing up because they come to take her subscribers. It was crazy. It was sad how she was carrying on. I said, those people is something else. I have to be careful with my words, guys. Leslie say, she's back to saying drop those stars and make her stupid eyes holler, dummy. That's funny, Leslie. To drop them stars and make a demon holler. That's funny. Lady K says she fall out with everybody who come around her. Kima says she is not a good person. I know. We know you know. I don't know about we, but I know you know, Kima. I know you know. She's a very, oh my God. Something about her, she's just not kind. She's very mean and stuff like that. Tasha T said, wait, she had an opportunity with Tyler Perry. Yeah, girl. She was selected. She got to play in one of his movies. I forgot. She was the security guard at the door at the bank or something like that. Anybody know the name of that movie that she was in? She only did one and then they kicked her out. Somebody said that she showed up. This is what I heard. I don't know how true it is. It's just allegedly. If somebody can drop the copyright 107 in the chat, they say that I have the right to criticize, comment, and educate people on my content. So listen, somebody said allegedly it was doing a rehearsal and she went in with her eyes all out, showing her nakedness, and she was trying to get Tyler Perry or one of the other actors to screw her. Now that's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. To have sex with her, and then they fired her on the spot. Yep. I said, girl, that is so crazy. She probably tried to get Tyler Perry because he was so rich, and she thought that she was gonna be attracted to him. I mean, he was gonna be attracted to her, but he fired her on the spot. She got to do one look, not even an episode, just one not movie, but one little sitcom, just one, and that was it. She was out the door. I said, how did she let that happen? I couldn't believe she let that happen. I said, how did she let that happen? And y'all know she was on the Jerry Springer show, so she done had some good opportunities, but she done messed up every one of them. That's sad. That's sad. Look at Country Wayne. Look at Anita, Miss Anita. She was in close contact with those people. She could have been doing great things, but nope. She was out here looking for ding-ding, like somebody said earlier. Girl, you done messed up some great opportunities. You can't say God didn't bless you. He did, but you just didn't know what to do with the blessing. You threw it back at God. Say, I don't want it. Give it to somebody else. That's what you did. Just throw it back in his face. Yeah, I heard that. Let's just say Miss Anita was in Fatal Attraction on TV1. I heard that before she started messing with Bumpy. Oh, she was on that before? I thought she got on that after she met her. After she went off and started doing her own thing. Okay. Anita, okay. Bridget said, Granny Bumpy brought Miss Anita around and tried bossing her around like she did her friend that had a mental illness. Yep. The woman said she was pregnant with 10 kids. That woman. I know who you're talking about. But I saw how she treated Miss Anita. Miss Anita tolerated that stuff. I was like, Miss Anita, why you let her treat you like that? You know, she was just treating her so crazy. Like, not like a friend, but like a servant. The same way she treated that other lady that was working for her, washing her clothes, cleaning up the house, living in the downstairs of the farmhouse. That lady. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She treated her bad. The lady that she had to go into the warehouse, trying to pick up all those things for her and run the warehouse, that lady. She just treats people really bad. When she's on high, when she's on top, she treats people really, really bad. She treats people bad when she's on top. Let's say my 6-year-old grandson can eat 3 slices of pizza. I know that's right. Miss Rumbat say exactly. She still thinks she's famous, says Linda. That's funny. Mocha said Pumpkinhead. Oh yeah, that was one of the names. People started just calling her anything. She didn't want anybody to use her name. Then she got mad. Make that make sense. Don't say my name, but don't call me nothing. Don't talk about me. Girl, go on, girl. Go on now. Go on. If she was so good, why she got no man? I need 5 people out of 130 to hit the like button for me. Only 5 gonna get me to 100. I appreciate you guys for that. Mocha say, if she was so good, why she got no man? That's right. That is right. Let's say Bumpy never been famous. She never been used to nothing. That's why she back in the project where she wanted to be. That's right. She craved, she wanted it. Congrats on getting back to your project, big dummy. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm glad it's not me. Congratulations. You want to go back to the project. There you go. Be careful what you wish for, girl. You wanted to go back to the project. What is wrong with that picture? Who wants to live? I'm not knocking anybody that there because they can't. They're just victim of their circumstance. I'm talking about this lady. This lady was making it really, really big, but she would say, I wish I was back in the project. I wish I was back on Project Lane. I wish I missed that. I missed those days. And look where you are. You got it, girl. How does it feel? That's what I want to know. How do you feel being back there? You wanted it. Now tell us. Tell us how you feel being back there. Because I remember numerous times you said you wish you was back there. Numerous times you said you wish you was back there. That is so true. That is so true. LaWanda said disgusting. Right, as Granny, they will experiment. That's right, children will. What now? The twins' daddy brother would never. I don't believe that. She's ugly, ridiculous, says LaWanda. Hey, Beatrice. Sheila say, right, LaWanda. I'm too tickled, says Lady K. No, Bumpy is not pregnant, but something is going on in where she's from involving her. Oh, really? Okay, something's going on? Oh, my goodness. I think I heard something. I think I heard her say something. Oh, yeah, LaWanda, that's the word I was searching for. I think she is doing emotional eating, guys. I think she's doing emotional eating. Y'all give me 1 second to answer the door. Emotional eating. That's exactly what I was trying to say, LaWanda. That's what I think it is. To eat like that. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Hello. How are you? I got the camera.
Put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, it's right there on top of it. It's that one look right there. That's it. That's something else. All right. Up to you. Okay, guys. So listen. That is so true. Emotional eating. I think that she's been doing all of that eating like that, guys, because something is going on. She's worried, but she's been eating like that for like a year and a half. Y'all see all the weight that she's gained? She got all of that weight back. Her stomach getting so big, it's protruding out, and it starts up here like in her chest. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing to yourself, and why? Why are you eating like that? You got to be kidding me. Beatrice said, I wouldn't want her for a mother. She is disgusting. I feel so sorry for those kids. I know other kids be teasing them about how she be carrying on. I think she has an eating problem. Yes. Good afternoon. Hey, Ianthea. How are you? Bridget says she's eating like there's no tomorrow because she broke and don't know where the next dollar's coming from. Every day she's cutting somebody's off, says Lady K. Hey, Makisa, how you doing? Kimo is in tears, y'all. Jay Gill said, exactly, Granny. I've never seen her live without eating. Leslie say some people stress eat and some don't eat. When they stress, this is why I don't do the stressing, because I don't eat. I'll pass on stress. I know that's right, honey. Hey, Nikki G. Bridget say, them kids would love to have some leftovers, but she'd rather give them to people that don't give 2 cents about her. I hope you're listening, Bumpy. I hope you're listening. The people that you want their approval, and the people that you want to like you so much, girl, give that food to your children. You're supposed to invest in your kids. They are no better because they're taking from the kids also. Gluttony, yes. Compulsive overeating, says Sheila. Yes, all of the above. A loving mother would make sure her children are full. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. I don't know how she missed the memo on that, guys. That's so nasty to give them food she done spit and slobber all over. Yeah, it's so nasty. Because my point is, everybody know what she enjoyed doing with her mouth. Why would she even want her kids to eat behind her? I wouldn't even want my kids to kiss me nowhere around this area. No, I'd be like, kiss me on my forehead. Kiss me on my forehead. LaWanda says she eats like an animal. They eat like animals. I remember that little boy said that. It was crazy. It was crazy. The little boy told her that the children eat like animals. Right, Granny? She give her kids and her stupid friend after she finished spitting all in the food. That's nasty. Yes, yes. Beatrice said, those boys are so skinny. They need to eat. They let them boys eat, and the little girl, give them some bread. That was hilarious, says LaWanda. I remember he said she eat like an animal. Yeah, and Mother said she wonder why nobody where she live messes with her. This is why. I'm the only girl. I had brothers. My mom always made sure I had my own room, says Leslie. She's so disgusting. Why not get a 3 or 4 bedroom so that girl could have her own room? Yes, I think that. I don't even think that. This is just my assumption and just my opinion. I think that maybe she had a friend to move out and they gave her their apartment. So I just, she always under the table doing stuff. So I don't even think she's on the lease or anything. I think somebody moved out and she moved in. Because when you're dealing with public housing, they are not going to give you 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom and you got 4 kids. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. I told you guys, we moved in the project for 6 months. My mom had 4 bedrooms. It was 4 of us and my mama made 5. 1 boy, 3 girls, and a mama. And we all had our own room. And I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. That makes me think that maybe somebody moved out and they let her move in. Maybe she's paying them the money to live there. Because she's always looking for a deal, guys. So let that simmer. Let that simmer. Let's say, remember when she was making money, she said all her kids had $15,000 in each of their account. We know that's gone if she had it. Hey, Latasha. She said, Granny, I've been listening and laughing, just getting a chance to sit down and join the chat. Okay. Beatrice said, Granny, she gets so mad when somebody criticizes her. She wants everybody to go along with all the ugly mess she's doing. She is sickening. Well, girl, nobody agree with everybody. That's part of growing up. You got to grow up. Everybody's not going to agree with you. Everybody's not going to like you. And you should be okay with that, especially when you reach 40 years old and older, especially at age 40 and older. You should be okay with how people are. Everybody's not going to like you. And make yourself likable. I never watched her want to be Bombi Butt. She blocked me years ago. I was going in on her. Whatever movie it was, if you blink your eyes, you missed her. Yeah, because I could not find her. I just heard people say that she was in that certain one. I was looking and looking and looking, but I never ever saw her. But people said she was in it, and she said she was in it, so I never saw her. And I looked, but I didn't see her. I did not see her. They were like, but she was the security guard. You didn't see it? No, I did not. I did not see her. They put makeup on her and changed her face, but I did not see her. I saw a security guard, but it was not her. It was not her. So you're absolutely right about that. Security for 1 minute in the movie, Tyler Perry probably said, "Get this disgusting thing away from me." That is so funny. It wasn't Tyler Perry. It was David Mann movie. Okay, David Mann, guys. See, somebody know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Mocha. Latasha said, "Dang, the funky poom got her fired." Christine said, hey, Christine. Gloria said, hey, Gloria. I can't believe she back in the project. Yes, it's me, Riri. Leslie said, Mocha, you're right. It wasn't Tyler Perry. Dina said, I wonder what happened to the girl, C, that used to help keep her daughter. I have no idea. Maybe that was the one that let something happen. You know, she came back from Bahamas and she had told everybody that it happened, like she was expecting it. Well, guys, it happened. She's been touched. And I was like, look at this girl. This girl act like she wanted it to happen. Look at her, how she acting. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Well, y'all, she been touched. She been touched, y'all. I did everything I could. Leaving her for 2 months with friends that's doing everything you can to protect her, girl. Gone, girl. Okay, I got it. We got it right. Thanks, everybody, for changing that for me because I wasn't for sure. I heard somebody say Tyler Perry, but I thought the name of the show was David Mann or something like that. Something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I knew somebody would help me out because I don't be for sure about names of movies and stuff, but I know she had got a big role and she blew it. Did she mess up with Chef? Yeah. She used to have Chef coming in her house cooking for her all the time. Hey, Lisa Clark, how you doing, beautiful? Riri say, remember the head skit Coco did? Yes. Grand Coco gave her that name. I know. He got so many people that agreed with him, and y'all was having so much fun on his platform, smashing the pumpkin heads and stuff. That was too funny. Y'all just had a great time. Y'all run with Coco. Y'all laughed so much. Y'all had a great time with him. Y'all really did. Granny, can we hit the love button more than once? I don't know. Somebody help Bridget out. The like button, I know you can only hit the like button once, but if you got more than one device, I usually do it on different devices. So if you got more than one device, yes. Jay just said, Riri, I never forgot those skits. Coco was hilarious with those skits. My favorite is You Mad. I love that one right there. When he turned that phone around with her pic on it, I hollered. Bridget says she went ass backwards. Linda say she was wishing for a project because she knew she was on her way. Love Chop is speaking. Hey, Love Chop. Granny, Coco gave her that name Pumpkinhead. Yes, Pam. I think she probably close to losing their property in Atlanta and can't keep up with it is what her problem is. And that are the house down there in Florida. Beatrice say he sure did. Pam Vance say she got two houses and probably close to losing one of them. Lisa say now that's a matchbox you're living in now. The stove and refrigerator is right in the back of the kitchen table. She don't even have to get up. Just turn around and open the fridge. Bridget said, no, Coke did not give her that name. Coke got that name from her own uncle. Okay. Emotional, okay, eating, yes. Yes, the kids at school are teasing her kids about what they see online. I remember hearing that. Nikki G said, I think it's stress eating, all them bills. If you notice, she don't eat much seafood anymore because she can't afford it as much as she used to. Buy it, she hustled up food stamp. When do you see her eating it now? Well, I think it's been like a week or two. I saw her eat it twice in 1 week. So I don't know. I don't watch her. I told you I scroll, I see the food, and I keep it moving. Do y'all see all the stuff in the comments the people be saying to her? I don't read her comments. It would make me dizzy, it'd be too much. Yes, Pam, I be rolling, says Nikki G. Lisa Brown said you could be onto something. BJ lies so much you can't believe what she's saying. Nikki G said she blocked me too. I was nice though. The men be in her comments dragging the heck out of her. That is too funny. And Jennifer saying, what make her think she looks good in that camera with all that cell light, her backside hanging out in the camera, up in the kitchen? I said, girl, put some clothes on. Why you in the kitchen cooking with no clothes on? Hey, Salty, how you doing? Riri said, wow. Riri said, did she go to the police? Let's say C and Lay shared the same baby father. Bumpy tried to get her and Lay to start beefing again. All of them got the H away from her. Jennifer said they got back together, her and Chef. Lawanda say, hey, Salty. Nico Young say, hey, Granny. Hey, Gwen Houston say, hey, everybody. Jay Gill is speaking to everybody. Dina say, oh, she did that. Gwen say, Lawanda. Lisa say, Salty. Everybody speaking. And guys, that's it with the comments. I'm going to end my live. I thank you guys for joining me. I did not want to talk about her the whole live. I wanted to tell you guys about Fiona over there with all them spots on her. I want to tell y'all that those people was up in that chat talking about telling her how good she looked. Why y'all be lying? I wouldn't want friends like you guys. Y'all can't be honest with me. Don't lie to me. Y'all could have told me to put some foundation on my face. Y'all could have told me to turn the camera off. But don't lie and tell her how good she looked. I wrote down the names of Gamma. You got to do better, Gamma. You know that one was not looking good. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to end on this note. When Fiona looked at herself in the camera, guys, she was like, she couldn't even believe her own eyes when she was looking at herself. She was shocked to look at herself. So I know she don't be looking in the mirror. She was shocked when she saw herself. She was looking at you like, and then she put them big old glasses on. She was hiding behind those glasses. And we was like, I see you. I see you. We still could see you, girl. We still could see you. This girl was trying to hide behind those glasses. But tomorrow, guys, when I do my live, I'm gonna tell y'all the other stuff that I had to tell you guys. Y'all don't kept me on that one subject because I know that when I brought up that lady, everybody gonna have something to say. But she's not pregnant. She just be wanting people to talk about her. And that's it for today. I'm gonna let somebody else go live. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys on my next live. I thank you, my moderators. Thank you for my people that gave today. Thank you for my members. If you guys are not subbed to my channel, out of 113 people, please subscribe to my channel. It only gets better and better and better over here. We're winning. Only thing we do is win. We win, no matter what. So y'all hit that sub button, subscribe to my channel. The one that said, dang, Aspirin, I wanted to hear about it. About what? I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow because I don't use up my hour. Oh, I thought it was an hour. I've been on an hour and 30 minutes. Let me let some other people go. But I wanted to tell you guys about some stuff, but it's just way too much. Y'all don't kept me on this one subject, so I'm satisfied. I'm glad that everybody got it off their chest, what they wanted to say about that situation. I enjoyed you guys so much. I'm going to come back tomorrow. There's more. There's more to come. And I will tell you guys what else I have been watching and witnessing. I want to talk about old cockeyed over there. I want to tell Shamar, I know you don't listen to me, and I know I can't do anything. I never tried to come between friends, but don't let cockeyed be smarter than you. Let me tell y'all this last thing before I end. Cockeyed told Shamar to try to get Shamar going. She said, they call us monkeys. Now, who has heard the saying, monkey see, monkey do? Now, if you say monkey see, monkey do, does that mean that you're calling somebody a monkey? That's what she did to him. She played in his face with that. And I said, I know he ain't gonna fall for that. She was trying to rile him up. She said, Shamar, and they called me and you, they called us monkeys. Talking about we're monkeys over here because they said monkey see, monkey do. I said, what? Girl, if you don't go sit down trying to get that man riled up, trying to get the man riled up, that's just like me saying it's more than one way to skin a cat. Do that mean I'm calling you a cat? That's what I want to leave it right there. Later, guys. Later. That was stupid. I thought that was ridiculous. And he fell for it. He fell for it. He went to cussing. I said, God dang. If your mind that weak, that's all she had to do to get you going for real, you got to be smarter than that. I cannot believe you let cockeyed manipulate your brain and tell you, because somebody make a statement, monkey see, monkey do, they calling you a monkey. Boy, if you don't go, I can't do that. I can't do you on that one. I just can't. I just can't do that one, y'all. I love you guys. I just can't do it.